Congratulations, Columbia Class of 2023. I want to start off by acknowledging and thanking everyone who made today possible: the Dean, President, keynote speaker, faculty, alumni, parents, friends, guests, and the entire class of 2023. It is an honor to speak in front of each and every one of you today. Gazing upon each of you, I see determined captains at the helm, guiding your vessels through the vast sea of possibilities, enthusiastically charting the course to your next destination with unwavering resolve. I can truly say that this school has been a microcosm of all my past experiences. From moments in childhood when we were still fumbling on our feet, trying to make sense of the world, to sitting here graduating and attaining our first collegiate degrees. My experience at Columbia reflects the process of growth and maturation that we experience through childhood. Though I was born in Georgia, I grew up in Cameroon, Africa for my formative years. After school, I would want to play outside all day in spite of my grandmother's curfew. Little did she know that I would sneak out of the house and go on adventures with my friends to explore new and uncharted places in the spirit of childhood mischief. Well, my insatiable curiosity often landed me into trouble. I viewed my adventures as a way to explore my surroundings and to go to novel places. With friends, we would dart from one place to another, jumping, laughing, shouting with joy as we explored the world around us with childlike wonder. Looking back, I was not ready for that freedom. I was too young to venture out unguided. As a child, I was driven by a sense of adventure and a desire to understand the world around me, like a sailor setting sail on a grand voyage of discovery at sea. Guidelines were put in place to protect me from sinking into the abyss. Looking back, I did not have the means to keep afloat while navigating the sea. Fast forwarding to Columbia freshman orientation, feeling overwhelmed by the city and trying to navigate my way on campus, I remember rushing to the opening ceremony as I knew the speech had started. I was late because I did not know how to navigate the unfamiliar landscape that is New York City. After finally hopping on the one train, I kept looking outside at every stop to ensure I was in the right location. Despite the ordeal, I ended up finding my way back to campus, an experience which taught me it was okay to get lost in the city alone. This added to my comfort zone as a sailor, navigating unexplored territory. I ended up missing some of the opening welcome speech, but nonetheless, I was able to make it just in time to hear a good amount of it. I was sitting in the corner soaking in the words of previous alumni as well as the dean. I remember feeling exhilarated in that moment because the stories they spoke of made me feel like I was in full control of my future and that I could choose to make my 4 years at Columbia whatever I wanted them to be. It was at this moment that I realized I was onto something great, and so were each and every one of us. Sitting outside, feeling the wind blow against my neck, in that moment I felt a newfound sense of readiness and determination to seize the freedom I had longed for. I realized that I could venture out into the sea and steer my ship in whatever direction I wanted. Venturing to every area of the ocean I explored, while creating the pathways on my map to my final destination. Looking at my peers around me, I saw fellow crewmates on the same adventure, starting their own maps and planning where they wanted to go as well. Some with blank maps and others with detailed drawings of every location. Nevertheless, each person at sea maneuvers their way around the vast waters, etching the roadmap to their final destination. Regardless of how filled out or how blank the maps were, each person was setting out to sail on their adventure. Adding to my map, New York City was another great place for encountering people with different, unique experiences and differing beliefs. I recall I went to Harlem and was having a conversation with a man from Ghana, selling items by the roadside with tribal emblems in them. He stopped me as I was walking as he tried to sell one of his items to me. He told me about his spiritual practices and beliefs and how the necklaces he sold were representations of different aspects unique to his culture. Intrigued by the story and the beauty of the necklace, I purchased it. On another occasion, when I was going downtown with a friend, I recognized the same necklace on the street. This time, I approached the man. He was from Argentina as I was curious about the necklace. He told me about the necklace and what it meant to his own spiritual practices and beliefs in Argentina. I found it absolutely fascinating. Same necklace, different story, different meaning. This was just one of many great experiences I had with people I encountered in the city. I felt like a captain in strange and foreign land, navigating and trying to understand every facet of the lands I explored. Each land you go to has different ideas and different meanings that add to your arsenal of experiences when you explore uncharted territory while mapping out the possibilities of pathways that can lead you to the same outcome. Like Odysseus, who finally returned home 10 years after setting sail. Here we are, after 4 years, back at home base again. Our ships have returned to the mainland after tracing many beautiful pathways. The moral of the story is that we have grown and developed over our time here, that the independence and freedom we have coveted since our earliest days has become obtainable for us. We have matured to be capable of handling the tasks of navigating the vast and uncharted waters of life. You can now use this knowledge to inform your next adventure. Many of your pathways may involve working at some firm, going to graduate school, law school, medical school, or maybe straight away into the workforce. As you embark on your next adventure, remember to carry these same lessons with you like a compass, allowing you to adjust your course as needed. The lessons you have learned thus far will serve as a tool for you to be better equipped to guide your next adventure with more confidence as you go off into the glittering sunset of a prosperous and bright future. Thank you.